this is Sean Kitzman from Synergy Martial Arts, and in today's post we're going to look at how the kettlebell can help you improve some of your grappling game. The purpose for this post is really to kind of give you some insight into some of the ways that we at Synergy Martial Arts have found that the kettlebell has helped our grappling game over the last 3 years since we've implemented the kettlebell into our training. One of the ways particularly is if I'm in Lopes' guard, and if you've seen the clinch post, you'll see very same thing. One of the things that I want to do when I'm in guard is I don't want my head here, because you can pull it into him. Yeah, now I'm stuck fighting position, right? Also, sweep, because if my head's here, go that way. If my head's here, so you can pull my weight on top of them, and then hit the sweep, right? Okay? So the thing that I want to do is I want to get in the kids classes that we teach, I talk about trying to be a bulldog. So as soon as I get my head up out of here, right, I'm here first, and then I sit back and straight up and down. So he actually has to sit up into me in order for me to grab my head. And that, I mean, once he sits up into me, I can shut the arm off. I can keep him down here. There's any number of things. If we're striking, I like that a lot. He goes to sit up into me. Vertical fist, I do a lot of slick stuff from there, you know. The other way that we found is that the shoulder stabilization with the Turkish get-up has really helped our game a lot, because if I can get this here and bury this hand down there and get all that stabilization in my shoulder, it becomes really hard for him to get his hand out of there. See, very hard. Also, consequently, if I'm passing and I go to pass and he sticks a hand out there, again, once I get that thing down there, that thing's pretty locked in. It's hard for him to pull that hand away from out of my grip because of the strength from my Turkish get-up and then from holding on the swing. So the ways that we found to be helpful are the swing for keeping your posture and keeping yourself straight up and down. The get-up for locking that thing down. Also, if he's in my guard, one of the things that I'll use quite often is I'll use a hook, like an underhook. And I found that I found this to be particularly helpful from my rack position. So when I'm in here, I get a good underhook, and then I just sink let that arm relax. Yep. I just sink my shoulder down in here. So when he goes to pull up, go ahead and pull up. See, he's got to pull me with him. Okay? So let's look at the exercises on some of the things that we've found helpful that from the kettlebell. So again, if you've not seen the previous posts, the things that we're looking at here is we're looking at our swing. For that posterior chain development, getting those hips underneath me, making sure that I know that my head is over the top of my pelvis. My Turkish get-up, to be able to stick that arm down in there, or even if I'm here, he's in my guard, if I can get this thing back and keep that back here, I use that same scapular retraction, so he goes to pull in and try and go around or trying to get out. See, I can use that until I can trap this thing with my knee or trap it with my leg. So, so your Turkish get-up. Look at the bell. Weight on the back side of my forearm here. Gotta move my hips. Punch up to the ceiling. Plank. Pull that leg out. You'll find yourself here from time to time when you're grappling. You'll definitely find yourself here. Do the shoot up and then reverse the motion. So here's your Turkish get-up. And then the last one is your rack position. And getting that good stabilization of that shoulder and that pinch on the lat and the pinch with the serratus, or that clamshell muscle that sits around the shoulder blade. So those are ways that we found that the kettlebell has really helped us improve our grappling game, along with swinging for time. Definitely helps out a lot for your conditioning and your ability to recover. So I hope you find those things helpful. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon.